Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is James and it's been a little while. It's actually been like 2 months since I posted a regular video on here. I did do a live streams here and there. If anybody saw those, I've live streamed my cardio. But last time I did that was over a month ago, and there is a reason for that. Now, depending on what the title's called, you may know why, and I'm going to talk about that. It's to do with certain health issues that I've had, and finally, after nearly 5 years of this issue, I have finally got a solution or a diagnosis, and I've finally got the right medication to help me, just to help me along, because what I've had has been pretty rough. Now, about July, I think I've probably talked about this a few times before, but in about July of 2019, I woke up one day and I think it was my left ankle was weird. I hadn't done anything, I hadn't strained anything, I hadn't twisted anything, but my ankle felt weird, and it was like that for a couple of days. And then I just thought nothing of it. But then as the months and years as it is now have gone on, it's actually become more regular and more intense. I would have bouts of not being able to walk, excruciating, like constant pain for multiple days, and then sometimes near towards to this day, to later stages, we're talking weeks. For example, I did a live stream. I think it was the 12th of February was the last live stream that I did. And I was in a lot of pain then doing that because of the problems I was having with my my feet. Now, I was having, over the years, I've had these problems where just these pains would appear out of nowhere for no reason. And it could be one day, it could be a week, it could be, and like I say, it could be a couple of weeks. And it happened again. This time it was just over a month. And I got to the point, I was like, look, I got to go to the doctors again because I've been misdiagnosed 3 times now with this. The original time I went to the doctors was in 2021. And the doctor I saw was not my usual doctor, and he kind of seemed preoccupied. And I was in and out there within 5 minutes, and he didn't really give me any help. He just sort of said, oh, we're going to give you some physiotherapy. We'll book you in with a physiotherapist. But it could take a few months. I think it was about 5 months or 5 or 6 months until I got a letter saying, oh, you've been referred. At that point, I was just like, I actually forgot all about it, but I just didn't go. And because I knew it wasn't physiotherapy that I needed, because I hadn't strained anything. It was something more than that. And yeah, very frustrating. And then I put loads of weight on, and as you know, I got up to 430 plus pounds, roughly about 431 pounds as the start of last year. Oh, by the way, I have weighed myself. Last time I weighed myself was last week, and I am at 313 point something pounds. So from my last weigh-in, which you saw in here, I think it was 316. So I've only lost 3 pounds in just less than 2 months. And the reason for that is I have still been doing my weights, but I haven't been able to walk. I tried here and there, like I say, with the live streams, but it was causing me too much pain. And yeah, sometimes it's to the point I could not physically walk. And you can imagine with me doing the weight loss stuff and cardio becoming such a big integral part of that, not being able to do it at all, or even trying, like I think last week I had a day where I wasn't feeling so many pains. So I tried 30 minutes. I tried 30 minutes again the next day, and it kind of felt okay. Then the next day I did my full workout for the first time in, at that point, you know, close to a month. And I was in absolute agony by the end of it. And at that time at night again, I was just in constant pain. And it's I wouldn't, if it basically I was misdiagnosed several times, and it's quite frustrating knowing now knowing what the actual cause was. So yeah, I was originally told to get physio, and like I said, it came months, and then I put all that weight on, and then I couldn't get out. And then I had these problems still every couple of weeks or every week or however it decided to come along. And yeah, I went to the doctors. This is the time when I actually got weighed. It was back in 2022 when I had bloods taken. I've mentioned before about this August in 2022. This, when I've said this before about me having bloods, this was because of that. And it came back that apparently it was caused by a vitamin D deficiency. So they put me on a high short-term dose of vitamin D for like a month. It was like 3 tablets per week. And they also gave me naproxen. Also, my folic acid was low. I did all that, and then the pains went. So I thought, oh, that must be it then. Well, a couple months down the line, here we go again. Pains are coming here and there, not so bad, just a little bit. And then sometimes it'd be very severe. And with the pains, it could be, the pain was different depending on where it was. So if it was in my ankle, it would be different to if it was in my toe, or sometimes it would be in like this part of your foot. It almost felt like, if you can imagine a pressure, every time I put pressure, any sort of pressure on my foot, it felt like almost felt like someone trying to snap my bone, as drastic as that sound, but that's what it felt like. And yeah, so that was that. And then so I went to doctors again because of this occasion. And he said to me, okay. And they said, oh yeah, what it is. So I had some bloods taken a few months ago, and they tested my vitamin D again, and it came back fine. So I thought, okay, so that's what flagged it up. I said, well, if it's my vitamin D that was causing it, then why am I getting these pains again? So the doctor told me that, on your record, they got it wrong, and your vitamin D was actually lower than supposed to be. We're going to have to put you back on what we were on before. And I was like, oh, okay, then that must be a thing. And he says, oh, do you have the pains right now? So the most frustrating thing beforehand is when I had the flare-ups of these pains, I couldn't physically go to a doctor to show him, because it would like swell, go red, burning, and you could quite physically see that I couldn't move, whichever area that was infected or affected, I should say. So I said, yeah, I've got it a bit now. It's not so bad. He said, oh, can you come down? Now, I've lived where I'm living right now. I've lived here nearly 4 years, and I've never seen my doctor. I've spoken to him a few times, and I've seen that one other doctor, but I've never actually seen my doctor. So I was like, yeah, I'll come down. I hobbled on. It's only around the corner. And he told me to walk a little bit, and he goes, oh yeah. And then he goes, he said, oh, yeah, I know what it is. You're flat-footed. And I was like, what? So basically, my left ankle, I couldn't bend it, so I was limping. I walked about 5 steps in his office, and he goes, yeah, you're flat-footed. And I was like, and it wasn't until later on that I thought, hold on a minute. He's talking about my left foot, and I was like, yeah, I'm in pain. Like, I can't bend my ankle. That's why I'm walking odd. So anyway, I didn't question it. And then he goes, oh, because you've got a pain in your toe, we're going to blood test you for something else. And I was like, oh, okay then. So basically what they were testing for is my blood urate levels, which is to do with arthritis, and specifically a arthritis called gout, which is, well, if you look it up, gout, maybe I'll put some stuff on the screen right now. You'll see what it is. And I didn't know what gout was. Now, my mum mentioned gout to me a while ago. She was sure it's not gout. Now, and I was like, why would I have gout? And I was getting gout mixed up with bunions. So I thought gout and bunions were one and the same. So, and I know majority of people who get bunions is because they wear ill-fitted shoes for a long period of time, which I don't do. So, or have never done. So I was like, so then when the doctor's like gout and he explains to me what it was, I was like, oh, and I told him. So I came home, and I actually managed to get my bloods taken on that same day. I went home and I Googled gout, and yeah, I looked at it, and every single check that they said about symptoms, check. And I was like, oh God, this is what it is then. So next day, blood tests come through. And of course, and I'll put it on the screen right now. Actually, you're probably popping up somewhere on the screen. You'll see, I don't remember exactly the numbers, but there was a little tally mark, or a little bar there that shows you these are the reference ranges. And mine's like, I think the highest range is like something like 417 or something. It'll be on the screen. And mine was 570 something, which is really high apparently according to them. So they diagnosed me with gout. So the doctor explained to me about how medication is going to work. Now, there was 2 different medications I have to take, but because I had a flare-up or an instant or a case of gout right now, as they called it, a gout attack. It sounds funny, gout attack, but that's what they call it. I refer to it as a flare-up, but it's the same, the one and the same. And they said that there's this other medication that I need to take daily from now on, which will prevent and lower those levels, so it should prevent the gout flare-ups or attacks. But because I'm currently at such a high level and I have an ongoing attack, I'm not allowed to take that yet. I have to take this other tablet, which is called colchicine. I've got it right here. Let me see if I can get one out here. Right there. Is it going to be blurry? There you go, colchicine. Now, these are little teeny weeny tablets, and I was given these on Friday, and they told me, okay, take 2 a day, but if you need to, up to 4, depending. So I was like, okay, now I'm in pain at this point. I still got it, and it's pretty bad. Still can't. I've had it for weeks at this point. I take 1 tablet, complete, just as I do. I took another tablet that night. Woke up Saturday, and I was like, oh, for the first time, I could actually put pressure on my left ankle, but it was still painful. So throughout the day, I took 2 more tablets. And then yesterday, I took 1 tablet. And as of today, I have got no, well, it's actually of yesterday, I've got no pain. My ankle still feels a bit odd, but I think that's just because I'm not used to walking on it normally. So maybe it's just, if you got to imagine as well, the way gout works, it's like crystallization. It's to do with your joints and that. So there's a lot of stress and a lot of pain that the joints have gone through. So it's not just going to be completely clear, within 2 days. But I was so, a part of me was kind of annoyed because I'm like, it literally took, after about three or four tablets, these little teeny colchicine tablets, the pain was basically gone. And I've been having this for 5 years for the best part. July will be 5 years. And yeah, it's kind of crazy that if I wasn't misdiagnosed back in 2021, this could have been resolved a long time ago. But as you can imagine, three or four tablets later, and I'm feeling like I haven't felt in a long time. And even today, I had to actually go to the doctors again today, and I'll talk about that in a moment. But yeah, I've been able to walk normally. There's still a little bit of tenseness there, but it's not the pain that I've been going through, and it's such a relief because I've had this for 5 years for the best part, and varying of intensity. Sometimes it's bearable, sometimes it's on, and I can't describe to you that some of the painful it's been. I've said before, I've been in tears, not been able to sleep. It's just that much pain, and I'm finally happy that it's finally been diagnosed. And yeah, I just wish it was not when I went in 2021. I wish it was looked at a bit more seriously then, and yeah, just especially when it only took a couple of tablets, but. What I'm looking at and I'm actually really happy because I'm feeling it. I think I've got my pre-workout right here. I'm getting on my treadmill. I've been missing go of the treadmill because it's become such a part of my daily routine, not doing it. And I have been lifting weights still, by the way, 3 to 4 times per week. But the treadmill was such an integral part of my workout. It always felt like I wasn't doing enough. But that's just a psychological thing. So now I've got these tablets. Now these tablets are only for when you have an attack. And gets rid of the pain. And then today, sorry, I've got so many medications here. So today, I've just been and I've got the other medication, which is called, I don't know how you pronounce this, allopurinol. This is what will keep my urate levels low. And what I have to do is take these for a month. So this, by the way, this is something I have to take forever now, apparently. This is it. I got to take this forever, or until at least the doctor tells me not to. Yeah, so in a month I have to go and get my phone. In a month I have to go and get my blood test taken again to check the levels to see what's happening there. So that's that. Yeah, so this video I've been a mess. I've just got so much to say, and I'm very anxious as a person, and I've not done the videos in a while, and just trying to say, and I'm giddy as well. I'm happy because like I said, it took 3 or 4 tablets and it's basically gone. I'm not saying it's not going to happen again, by the way. This can come back. But I'm assuming as long as I keep taking these, it should, keep on top of it. And yeah, I mean, what causes gout? There's many things that can cause gout. I probably should have said this before. There's many things that can cause gout. Things like alcoholics can get gout, which I am not an alcoholic, but people who are overweight and all that, and also people who are on a apparently people who eat a lot of protein. But the thing is, I do eat a lot of, I think it's proteins, or is it red meats and stuff like that. I don't eat a lot of red meat at all. Actually, hardly any. I'm more of I eat chicken breast and all that a lot. So, but yeah, no, it must just be the weight thing, and it kind of corresponds with like it got worse as I gained all the weight. Also, it can be hereditary as well, but I don't know. So, but whatever it is, and it kind of sucks that I have to be on medication. But if I have to be on medication to stop that pain, I'll take whatever the doctors tell me. But yeah, it's unfortunate, but I'm just happy I can get back to thinking. I want to get back to losing weight. I'm still not gained weight. I'm still losing weight, but I kind of wanted. So it's my birthday. My birthday is on the 26th of April. Okay, just over a month. And by my birthday, I wanted to be under 300 pounds. And I'm behind on that. I still got around 30. I mean, I don't know what I weigh now, but I can't see. I don't weigh myself, so I've got just over a month to lose 13 pounds. I don't have to, but if I keep losing weight, then that's fine. But I wanted to get to under 300 pounds by my birthday, and because at the start of the year I was 322, 323, I think in pounds. So I'm still down 10 pounds in total, but. Yeah, I should have been a lot closer to 300 pounds at this point, but cutting out cardio. I was doing 60 to 90 minutes, 4 to 5 times a week, to not being able to do none of that. I'm actually just happy that I haven't gained any weight. I'm going to stop rambling. Maybe I'll start doing live streams again. I don't know how I'm going to put this together. This is a big ramble. I'm all over the place. I'm ready to get back on that treadmill, which I'm going to do. I'm a pre-workout and I'm getting straight on that treadmill. I'm not going to do anything crazy. I just want to get my hour in and feel good about it, because nothing better than doing your exercises to make you feel better. And I've been wanting to do this. And if most frustrating thing is, I have to see my treadmill every day. It's in that room. I'm going to go. Feel free to leave a like if you've enjoyed me rambling on. If you want to see more of my journey, because we're still going, please subscribe. I will do more live streams as well. So yeah, I'm going to go. I'm going to remember how to try and edit videos, which I'm no good at anyway, but I'm going to try and remember. And yeah, hope everybody's good. Whoever sees this, I appreciate it. If you want to see any of my other videos, I've got loads, quite a few on the channel right now. If you want to go way back to when I first started this, where I am now, there's videos on there, and maybe some of them pop up the screen right now. Who knows? Yeah. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. Subscribe if you want to see more. Leave a like if you enjoyed. And as always, hopefully, we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.